The rope tugs violently, pulling Santiago into the unknown. Every heartbeat screams danger. Every breath whispers a question. Can one man alone stand against the power of the sea? Hey, I'm really glad you're here. If you enjoy deep and meaningful stories like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. What you just imagined is Santiago, the old fisherman from Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. This isn't just a story about catching a fish. It's about pride, endurance, and the quiet courage that refuses to die, even when the world seems to have written you off. Santiago rose further into the vast blue, every muscle burning, every tendon straining. The sun blazes overhead, but he doesn't flinch. He's gone farther than anyone else, chasing a fish that seems almost mythical in size and strength. The sea around him feels endless, calm one moment, cruel next time, like life itself. Days have passed without a single catch, yet Santiago's spirit hasn't broken. He eats little, drinks little, and sleeps even less, but his eyes stay sharp. He talks to himself softly, as if trying to remind his heart that he's still alive. He remembers the boy who once fished with him, and a faint smile touches his lips, a memory of warmth in the cold vastness of the ocean. Then, finally the line tightens. Santiago feels the first real pull, a resistance that tells him this is no ordinary fish. His heart races, his hands tighten on the rope. Hours stretch into an endless struggle, the old man and the creature locked in a silent, relentless battle. The sea watches, indifferent. Waves crash. Time seems suspended. Every pull tests his body, every jerk challenges his will. Santiago knows that this fight is more than survival. It's a test of everything he believes about himself. The second night comes. Santiago hasn't slept. His hands are swollen. The rope has cut deep grooves into his palms, and each breath hurts more than the last. Still he whispers to the fish, calling it brother, a bond formed through pain and respect. At dawn, the fish rises. It leaps high into the air, silver and massive, its body flashing against the light. For a moment, Santiago forgets the hunger, the pain, the exhaustion. He sees only beauty, power, and purpose. This is what I was born for, he thinks. Hours turn into days. The sea becomes both enemy and companion. Sometimes it's silent and kind. Other times it feels alive and mocking. But Santiago never lets go. His pride isn't arrogance, it's faith. Faith that even an old man can still stand tall against the impossible. Finally exhausted but victorious, he secures the fish alongside his small boat. It's bigger than anything he's ever caught, longer than the boat itself. For a while he just sits there, watching the marlin's body shimmer in the fading sun, and smiles through his pain. He has proven to himself that age cannot crush a spirit. But the sea, once his silent witness, now turns against him. Sharks smell the blood and begin the assault. Santiago fights them off with everything he has, his harpoon, his oar, his bare hands. But the sea takes what it wants. By the time he reaches the shore, only the skeleton remains. And yet, there is no defeat in his eyes. He drags himself back to his hut, every step heavy, but his soul light. He lies down to rest, dreaming not of loss, but of lions, symbols of strength, freedom, and youth. Hemingway's story isn't about victory in the usual sense. It's about the kind of triumph that comes from refusing to surrender, about finding meaning in struggle, beauty in pain, and dignity in defeat. Santiago may have lost the fish, but he's gained something far greater, a proof that courage doesn't fade with age. The Old Man and the Sea reminds us that greatness isn't about what we achieve, but what we endure. If you enjoyed this journey with Santiago, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned because more stories that challenge and inspire are coming your way. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.